Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, we're going to talk about some exciting news, man. DeFi Kingdoms, and we already know the launch date for Serendale on the Klaytn blockchain is November 21st, but more details have came out from the AMA today. So we're going to discuss that. We're going to discuss some very valuable information that I believe will put you ahead of the game before the launch, and you can just really prepare and see your strategies about like how you want to go about it. So we're going to talk about the new AMA and also go over price and much more, man. So we're gonna get straight into that. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna keep dropping this content, even though we in a crazy bear market. We don't really know what's going on right now, but I know a lot of projects are continuing to build, so I'm going to continue to produce content to let you know we're still here and we're going to get through this bear market together, man. So enough of this spiel. All y'all gotta let you know too. This is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion and what I plan on doing and how I plan on investing my personal funds. But if you would like financial advice, consult with the financial advisor and get to know more about the crypto space before you dive head first. So, enough of that spiel. Let's get into it. DeFi Kingdoms, what's the price of Jewel and Crystal right now? So we can see, man, Jewel is currently 21 cents on a day, and we see it actually drop down to 16 cents. So if you would have got in at that bottom, you in between. So today is a green candlestick. So we are on the up today, but we still are in a bear market. So yeah, but I would say wait until after everything settles, after the dust settles, because once these big exchanges kind of fold, we start to see smaller projects go down in price. But like I said, I believe DeFi Kingdoms is still here to be around for a long time, man. Like, it's crazy the numbers that they continue to produce. We continue to see transaction after transaction. We even see more people lock their jewel up with the jeweler. And I think they say it's like 27 million jewel locked up. I believe that's the number. It's actually in the AMA, so we're gonna check that out. But I know for sure they said the average time of lockup was about 1 year, man. So a lot of people still believe in this project. A lot of OGs still believe in this project. So we're gonna continue working it and see where it goes. But I love that we can see a green candlestick on this day in a sea of red. So we go down to Crystal. We can actually see Crystal has a green day as well. And if you would have gotten in at the bottom, you could have earned at least 18% on the way up. So right now, Crystal is at 19 cents. So not too bad. But like I said, same thing with Crystal, or same thing I said with Jewel goes for Crystal. It's really hard to call the bottom. But if you would like to dollar cost average, small amounts, you could do so. But I still believe we should let the dust settle because we truly don't know what's going to come after all of these things in the macro economy. So that's my little spiel on the price, liking where it's at right now. And I believe we're going to have, some type of stagnant, sideways movement. So let's get into the article. DeFi Kingdom Serendale Klaytn launch details. So as we announced earlier this week, DeFi Kingdom Serendale will be relaunching on Klaytn on Monday, November 21st, 2022. While our initial launches on Harmony and DFK chain started small, the Klaytn launch will include many other features of Serendale that you already know and love. This article outlines our launch plan, but feature availability is subject to change. So DeFi Kingdom Serendale will feature a new look for your old NPCs and a map made up of familiar elements with some updated sections designed for this new launch on Klaytn. So expecting to see some new things on the map on Klaytn. We're not going to see the same old Serendale that was on Harmony. We are going to see a new map. So that's going to be, kind of major because it's going to have a different feel to it. So what can we expect on launch day on November 21st, 2022? What can we expect? So lock, jewel, and land shop snapshots and airdrop. So on November 14th at 12 p.m. Eastern, a snapshot will be taken of all Lock Jewel and land ownership. This data will be used for airdrops in Serendale and Crystalville. Any transfers made after that time will not change the recipient address. So for more details on the conversion of Lock Jewel, see the updated tokenomics. All right, so November 14th, mark that date in your calendar if you have previously had Lock Jewel on Harmony Serendale. Then this is when the snapshot of that Lock Jewel and land ownership will be taken. So airdrops of the following will take place on November 21st. So unlock Jewel on Klaytn, unlock Jade on Klaytn, vesting Jade on Klaytn, lock Jade on Klaytn. Then we see airdrops of Lock Crystal on DFK chain and Serendale land on Klaytn will take place on a later date. So we also can expect the bridges. So the Dockmaster Maria has been preparing to open the docks and will have bridges for tokens, heroes, and pets available at launch. We also should be able to expect the marketplace, which is a DEX where you can buy and sell Jade, gain resources, and other Klaytn tokens via trader Moyata on our new Klaytn DEX. Then what about the gardens? So we will have gardens available on the first day, and gardens will offer incentivized pools that emit Jade tokens as a reward for providing liquidity. There will both be unlocked and Lock Jewel rewards. Jade rewards. I keep saying Jewel, man, because I'm so used to Jewel, but Jade is the power token on Serendale on Klaytn blockchain. So with the initially high emission rate that declines after each epic, then we see Guardian emissions will begin 24 hours after vesting and Lock Jade airdrops have been completed. So right now, these are the initial pairings that will be available in the Gardens on Serendale. So Jade Jewel, Jade Klaytn, Jade AVEX, Jade UST, Jade BTC, Jade ETH, Jade Clay, or Jewel Clay rather, Jewel AVEX, Jewel USDT, Jewel BTC, and Jewel ETH. So S-Jewel will go live at launch. Jewel tokens can be staked with your jeweler for S-Jewel to earn a portion of in-game transactions. This locking mechanism encourages staking into the protocol and allows those who want to support the project for the long term to have more of a say-so and receive a larger share of rewards. So pretty much the same thing as S-Jewel, or C-Jewel. S-Jewel will just be pretty much the jeweler on Serendale. Something also that caught my eye were the quests that will be available on day one. So you will be able to do profession quests like fishing, foraging, and gold mining. And Jade mining will be available to players once they have locked Jade tokens, either from an airdrop or from claiming gardening rewards. And you also will be able to do all of the training quests as well. So that's major too. Then we see the meditation circle will be available where you can level up your heroes. Pets will be available where you can incubate your pets. And the alchemist will be available to make potions for consumption. Then we see shortly after launch, phase 2, we get to see the summoning portal. So where you can summon new heroes. And then we see the item vendor where you can pretty much get items or trade items. And then a stone carver is coming as well. And then DFK duels will come on a later date, and the Gen 0 re-roll will come on a later date as well. So this is just something we should expect to see when Serendale. We want to see, especially like quests and things like that, we want to see the quests on day one, and they are giving it to us. So that's very bullish in my personal opinion. People can get on DeFi Kingdoms on the Klaytn blockchain and get to work instantly. I know when Crystalville first dropped, I know the price dropped like crazy because it wasn't anything to do specifically in the game. But with Serendale dropping on Klaytn and all the features, I believe the main important features, I believe this will help the price stay either consistent or even appreciate. But like I said, we are still in a bear. So right now I'm on medium.com, and this is just pretty much a transcript of the AMA. Shout out to Sandwich Punch. Pretty much he does an AMA or a transcript for our AMA, so shout out to him. But I'm not going to read the entire AMA. I just want to read some things that really caught my attention. So pretty much, Frisky Fox said, it's been a busy week. Everything always goes at breakneck speed. It feels like all the weeks are actually months and the months are actually years because there is so much going on. It's been interesting in the past few days on general markets. I'm sure most here are aware of what's going on, but it's just a reminder of the volatility in the space. We hate it and we love it. This space is cutting edge, and what we are doing here hasn't been done in the past, and it feels good to be in this space. So this what caught my attention right here, this paragraph. So last week we had a surprise release on C-Jewel. Huge adoption rate. So over 27 million Jewel have been locked. Over 27 million Jewel have been locked, which is about 1/4 of the total circulating Jewel supply. Cool to see the adoption rate right there. So that is big news, man. That is big news because a lot of people believe in the longevity of this project, and it's showing because they are actually locking up their jewels. And when you try to get your jewels early, it's a 50% burn fee, and that jewel goes away, man. So loving this platform, loving everything they're doing, and loving how they continue to add value to not only the big whales, but even the smaller guys. So the longer you lock up your jewel, the more C jewel you would get. And it isn't something whales have the most power of. Now, if you are a whale, it is better to be, be able to have a lot of jewel and lock it up a long period of time. But even a small guy can have a voice in this project, and that's why I love it so much. So that's my video for today, Crypto Troll. Just want to give you an update on DeFi Kingdoms and what to expect from the launch date. What can we expect day one on Klaytn, Serendale? So, Crypto Troll, I'm out of here.